stop the funk, I can't stop it. I can't stop the funk, I can't stop it. I can't stop the funk, I can't stop it. I can't stop the funk, I can't stop it. Yo, it's your boy Kenji, man, and I got another Kingdom review, and we're going to be doing also a reaction to this chapter. Now let's get into it, man. It's been a while since I did a reaction, a couple of weeks. But let's get into this one. I can't wait to really get into this one. Now we see the walls of Raboku, Great Walls of Raboku, and the Zao soldiers walking on them. Just not knowing we ain't about to attack that motherfucker. But look, we go to the Queen capital of Kanyo, and we see the officials all speaking. Here we go. Let's get into it. Marvelous! The Keki and Ozen armies have respectively arrived at Hayo and Bujo. Their joint assault has also begun. We feared that Keki's 100,000 beheadings would rout Kanton's forces out, yet they have shockingly withdrawn the troops posted outside of both bastions, whatever. Word of Kenki's wicked acts must have frightened the Zaos. Recent reports also indicate Raboku's resurgence to Kanton as a result of Kocho's demise, though so far, nothing worthy of note has loomed. It matters not. At this stage, not even the likes of Raboku can possibly muster a comeback. While Hayo and I think this is the same dude. While Hayo and Baijo castles are large in their own rights, they do not possess the same might as Kanton or Gyoi. With the onslaught of these two armies, they will fall without fail. At long last, our armies will finally reach Zao's royal capital. With this momentum, we shall destroy the state of Zao once and for all. And then a messenger comes through. Pardon intrusion. A courier bird from General Ozen has been achieved for the main HQ. A bird report. I forgot his name. He's one of the vassals of Hiken. And everybody looks at him. Ho, could it be news that Bocho has already fallen? Please. Wah! It would be far too early, would it not? No, if General Ozen is behind it, it is within the realms of possibility. Because Ozen is that nigga. And Shohiken reads it. And Sai is like, what tidings does it bring, Shohiken? Hey, this is a report from General Ozen in the front lines. Raboku's Great Wall lies between the two castles and Kanton. Pushing forward is difficult. And everybody looking at shock like, oh shit, it's even difficult for Ozen. Oh man, huh? What did he just say? Raboku's Great Wall? What in heavens are you talking about? Pushing forward is difficult. What does he mean by that? Wait, does that imply that Kanton cannot be reached? Shoboken like, do not lose your heads. The extent of the situation is still unclear. Although difficult, it has been deemed impossible. True enough, the south of Kanton is dotted with old ramparts. Raboku must have merged a dozen of them to build the wall. I believe a detour should resolve this issue. That's what I thought too. Detour, just go around the motherfucker, right? No. This is the vassal. I forgot his name until they say it. No. But he was there at the battle of Say. Whatever. No. If a simple change of course would have sufficed, General Ozen wouldn't have notified us with a bird. A truly unprecedented event has occurred in our front. Shohiken, this is Sai. Shohiken, is there more to the message? There is. I have discerned this to be an opportune moment to turn the tides. We must attack Gion and put a lid on the north. Everybody like, what? Gion? A lid on the north? What does he mean? Lower your voice. And everybody thinking, Shabak and Shohiken, Sai. The Zao royalties, this is Sai, Is he suggesting to sever their escape path? What? It's the same dude tripping out, bro. Chill. It is as you say, my liege. It is as you say, my liege. What? Alas, even if Kanton ends up falling at our hands, the royal palace might harbor an underground escape route and allow the Zhao royals to safely retreat. This is all Shohiken. We may claim that the state of Zhao has fallen once its capital has succumbed. Sorry, I'm getting messages from my job. Succumbed. But the people of Zhao will turn towards where their own monarch resides, undaunted, but much so that the fires of resistance will not be easily quenched. Shobunkin. Granted, matters would be settled if the crown falls alongside the capital. Otherwise, the remnants of the kingdom will linger like thorns throughout our other conquests. Shohiken. The main concern is the place in which the Zhao king decides to flee to, as it could drastically prolong the war. And that would be in the north, correct. Fetch the tokens of northern Zhao Everons. At once, clear the tables of food, hurry, right away. And we get to see a map. This is what I wanted to see. It has been long since I've laid eyes on the northern Zhao castles. My word, Guan is quite far up north. Yes, I can't tell who's speaking. I'm just making up. North of the Dakota rivers lies Chuzan, a land ruled by the Baidi tribesmen. To travel such a distance north, they would leave the borders of the China we know. It is hard to fathom that the Zhao king fleeing that far. Yeah, I'm gonna do some corrections after this too when I get done reading. And aside, no, we should anticipate such lengths in the prospect of it truly happening. Indeed, moreover, deeper north past Chuzan lies Dai, a barren land. The kingdom of Dai, I told you. Despite its lack of resources, it is still within the state of Zhao's realm. But to its west, a glimmer of worry stands out. Gunman. It is also the land that Ruboku once ruled. Oh, this makes perfect sense. This makes perfect sense, people. This nigga Ruboku know what he's doing. He's trying to defend the land that he's experienced in. Sai thinks, Shohiken speaks. Given the imperial courts and Ruboku's sour bearings, I doubt the Zhao nobles and king would lead their fates to Ruboku. However, if they were to retreat and enter the gates of Gunman, the task will become terribly more onerous. But a threat so far removed cannot possibly affect us. Even if it doesn't afflict us, a threat must still be given proper precautions. If we let it impede, the upcoming war against our biggest nemesis, the Chu, will be hindered. Faltering before such a powerhouse would mean one thing only, our ruin. Sai speaks, and Ozen intends on striking the north before their getaway. Yes, that seems so. The Great Wall voiced by Ozen lies south of Kanton and served the purpose of halting Quinn from marching north. Likewise, from their stance, the south is impeded. One could interpret that they've effectively sealed their escape to the south. As such, Ozen must have seen this as an opening. To besiege and fasten the north exit. This is the vassal. Doing so would also allow us to bypass climbing the wall and conserve infanters. Falling in the North's wake, Kanton could be attacked from the top, and all would be over in one fell swoop. That was Shohiken. And this is Shobunkin. Indeed, though there is still a glaring concern, General Ozen chose Gyan, but it lies too far from us. If it had been slightly more south, I concur. There is certainly no need to travel that far north to Gyan. This is one of the officials. the no-name officials. Here's the other one. Perhaps marching east through Atsuyu could bear more auspicious fruit. Nay, I believe we must hit Gyan as well. That was Shohiken. And everybody thinking, very well. This is Sai. Very well. Shohiken formulate a stratagem to seize Gyan without any delay. At once. Right. Let us start by outlining the available Quinn battalions. We have the work cut out for us. Yes, sir. And then we go to Buju. Buju is getting attacked officially. Oh, this Denrimi. One would think that we could easily breach through with all these ladders. Shiryu. Truly, that is an impressive amount of ladders. I think that's the same person. I don't think Shiryu said that. But whatever. Denrimi's complexion resonates strikingly well. Is his name Denrimi? Or I'll be forgetting sometime. They names. Whoa! Up! The enemy's cold feet is chilling the wall top. This is some dude. I don't know. He's a Quinn soldier. The time has come to show your might to the world. Us, Denrimi-sama's great ladder unit. Rejoice with eternal solace and keep the fighting to the end. Denrimi Army 1000 man commander Sanshu. He's going to be worthy. Seize the stairways and pry the damn gates open from the inside. Do so in the name of Denrimi-sama. Take Boo, die. Gaha. Did he get shot with an arrow? Yep, he got shot with an arrow. Oh, 1000-man commander. I thought he was worthy. That's why we kept telling you to stay off of that. Oh, he got shot, but he's still up. Haha. 'Tis but a scratch. I am Denrimi-sama's 1000-man commander, Sanshu. With this copper body and yielding guts. Duh, he got shot again. Oh, aha, this Denrimi. That's Sanshu, lad. I truly love that guy. He's the only one who can make me crack of laughter in Denrimi's icy bunch. My lord, this Shiryu. Our grasp over the wall tops will reach the stairways at any minute now. Oh, seems so. And you see them going down, squeezing through walls, killing the Zao, taking the wheel, and they open the gate. Denrimi and Shiryu come through and start killing everybody. Well done, comrades from the Denrimi army. Quite the vast castle. Head to the east gate and allow the Akoi army through. As you wish. Move out. Shiryu. Tonight, I shall embrace you in my arms, beside the most wondrous views in this castle. And she smiles back, blushing. Your wish is my command. And then you see all the battle going on. Quinn is fucking these people up. You see the lord of the castle trying to leave with his family. Get them people. Bujo falls. And we see them, Shiryu and Denrimi on the highest castle top. And we see Sanshu standing over there with a whole bunch of arrows in him. We did it, Denrimi-sama. How is he still alive? He's a warrior. Alright, 10 days later, the Konki army conquers Hayo Castle. And we see they burnt the city down with fire. This narration. The reason behind the delay was largely due to Kanki's 100,000 beheadings. Despite the moral brimming with hatred and spite towards Kanki, they were still afraid of being treated like their brethren in war, slaughtered after defeat. But the people of Hayo were dogged and fought to the bitter end. They said, "Fuck that! If we surrender, you're just gonna kill us." Ultimately, the captives, bought soldiers and civilians could do nothing but tremble and whimper. We're going to get massacred. We'll lose our heads. Mommy, I'm scared. Have mercy, please, I beg. Please spare the children at least. Please don't harm the kids. Have mercy, I beg. However, this time Kanki left the prisoners of war under the care of the Haitian unit, who entered Hayo at the same time. While the High Shin unit had to instate order among the captives, they would have the luxury of plundering freely, they figured. Nevertheless, this ensured the safety of the subjects within Hayo Castle. Settle down, Mr. Shin. Settle down. We're not Kanki soldiers. The High Shin unit, that's who we are. We're not going to do any harm to you. We'll untie the women and kids. Just walk up to us quietly. What? The High Shin unit, if I recall right, they are the renowned unit that doesn't loot. Oh, I heard that somewhere before too. It's the High Shin unit. Oh, that's right. We're the High Shin unit. Hold on, let me untie you. We're saved, thank you. We'll undo the men later. Mommy, we're not gonna die. Any funny moves, and you'll wait with the guys, you hear? We've been saved, I think. And we see, damn, I forgot that dude name. On somebody. This was the first lieutenant of Shin. It's been a while. Will this be fine? Even if they are women and children, being held captive by your husband or father's killer will likely make them want to kill us. It'll be alright. You can spot them by the glint in their eyes. That was Shin. And we see Kyorei. Oh, come on. There's no need to tie a little kid like you so tight. And she unties him. For my father! And the little kid bites him. God, I got bit by that runt. Stop that now, Chiku. Father probably got killed. Following the fall of Hayo and Buju, the Kanki and Ozen forces remained within their respective strongholds to rebuild their armies anew. Then 2 months later, a decree was issued from Kanton by the head of military affairs, Shohiken. At HQ's behest, the Kanki Ozen armies would bypass the Great Wall by pivoting north and dismantle Otsuyu, thereupon resuming north once more. In the meantime, the northern and eastern Qin forces will rally at Taigen and push into northern Zhao. Then past Taigen, they would join the Kanki Ozen armies and bring about a formidable army. Together they would march eastwards and hit Gyan. This grand stratagem would prove to be lethal. See, I was right. Yutama was in the back, just chilling. But let's talk about it, man. I want to talk about how I was wrong. I thought Kanki probably wouldn't get killed by Reboku, but I went and looked up in real history that all that shit really happened in the north, not at Hayo. Cause I had to look up Hayo and try to figure out, was that the place where they Kanki and Reboku fought? But it really is up north, so it makes perfect sense. So it's gonna be happening the same way. I do believe Kanki will lose against Reboku. That's just what it is. Alright? Spoilers, my bad. But cause, I mean, it's already put together. We know Reboku ain't about to get beat by Kanki. Only Ozen can do that, right? And the only reason Ozen was able to defeat him, and I wouldn't say defeat his army, but beat him at taking the south of Zhao, is because he wasn't really getting support from the higher ups of Zhao, right? So now we see the map in English where I could tell where people are. Now, I've been thought of this plan up a long time ago when they was having problems in Gyoid. Like, they should have a detachment force go across the Taiko mountain range and, attack the north. I've been said this. If they would have just done it earlier, they wouldn't have to do it so late in the game. But, hey, it's now or never, right? So, we're going to see Ozen and Kanki bypass the wall that Reboku made and go to Atsuyu, probably going to attack that place first, right? And then meet up with the northern, eastern, and another eastern detachment and head to take Gyan and probably take Chuzen as well, and all the rest of these cities like Romo, Hongo, and Hika. Just go ahead and take all of it, right? Excuse me. But yeah, man. And Yutama was most likely going to stay, and just so there's not a escape route for Kanton. You know what I'm saying? But I believe we're going to start seeing a little bit more of Shin now. So we're gonna see a battle come up in Atsuyu because it just makes sense for them to attack Atsuyu. And I think this was probably in Riboku's calculations that they would bring in the battle north. You know, that this would probably happen, but I don't think he thought they would probably react this soon. You know, it just Ozen, man, he just as soon as he seen the wall, he came up with a plan. I thought of it too as well. So now this changes everything about my prediction now about, you know, stopping them and prolonging them, the Queen soldiers in the south. But now you're about to have a battle in the north. But this also could come to, like I said, this also could still be in Riboku's calculations, right? Whether, while, you know, he's from the north, most of his reputation comes from the north. He's the Lord of Ganmon. And he's probably went up to the north not only to build the future Zao up there, but also to get a major win against the Quinn army because he knows this area so well, right? And I feel like he's gonna really do the Quinn army dirty up here in the north. It's about to go down. I never seen us go up to the north. Like, think about these soldiers going to have to go up to the north and it's very cold. And, you know, all these other soldiers that fight Riboku, they used to that cold weather. So it's going to affect them in a major way, especially the Hashin unit. I never seen the Hashin unit fight in the cold. Never seen it. So this is going to be a new experience for them. So this is the advantage that Riboku has. But it's still going to be lethal. I think he's going to get a good win over us. But because of the higher ups in Kantan, like I said, him trying to build up a north, to build like this north kingdom of Zao and move it there, for them to, like, the people and the high officials of, you know, the Zao to move there and be under protection of Riboku, they're not going to like that. Because Riboku might kill them. So get ready to see some traitorous stuff happen, people. So that's all I really got on that. It's your boy Kenji. Subscribe, comment, like, share. Do all thug dizzle. I'm out.